The horseshoe offense revolves around one massive engine, but finding a reliable spare part has been a headache for the 317. A fresh face at Grand Park is suddenly turning heads with a gritty style we desperately missed last season. This rookie is flashing serious potential right now. Smash that like button and subscribe for daily Colts updates. Rookie running back Seth Mcgowan is currently turning heads at training camp while battling for the backup job behind our superstar, Jonathan Taylor. For 2 long seasons, the Indianapolis Colts have struggled to find a reliable secondary option who can mirror the production Zach Moss provided before his departure to Cincinnati. Mcgowan is seizing this moment following a hamstring injury to DJ Giddens, showing off a decisive one-cut running style that has quickly earned praise from head coach Shane Steichen. Is this the physical presence we have been missing? Coaches are noting his willingness to embrace contact, and his ability to fall forward during short yardage situations feels like the exact toughness this offense requires. Think about it this way. When Taylor is the primary focus, having a backup who can handle the interior grind is vital for our overall stability. While Mcgowan weighs in at 223 pounds, he displays a surprising amount of grace according to Taylor, who compared the rookie's footwork and vision to David Montgomery. Watching him shrug off defensive back contact during drills has been encouraging for fans, especially after he showcased genuine speed by breaking a 30-yard touchdown run during a recent 2-minute drill. Special teams coordinator Brian Mason even mentioned Mcgowan as a potential kickoff returner, citing his natural aptitude for navigating the rugby-style scrum of the new league kickoff rules. Despite this momentum, the true test remains ahead as the team transitions into joint practices and high-stakes preseason action against New England and Atlanta. Can a rookie really master complex blitz protections and unfamiliar defensive schemes on such a short timeline? We will soon find out if this Kentucky product can handle the pressure when the hitting truly counts, because his performance during these upcoming joint sessions will likely determine who lines up next to Taylor this September. The search for a reliable secondary runner has defined our roster limitations since Zach Moss departed for Cincinnati, leaving a massive void behind our primary star. We have spent 2 full years waiting for a breakthrough, and now the unfortunate hamstring injury sustained by 2025 fifth-rounder DJ Giddens has forced a sudden, high-stakes opening for rookie Seth Mcgowan to finally step into that role. And I cannot stress this enough, the coaching staff is clearly prioritizing a specific brand of toughness that we have frankly been missing throughout this difficult transition period. Behind closed doors, GM Chris Ballard and head coach Shane Steichen are likely scrutinizing every inch of footage to ensure this isn't just a training camp flash in the pan, but a repeatable, professional standard for our short yardage offense. Observing him shrug off upper body hits from defensive backs suggests the team may have finally found that elusive bowling ball runner who can consistently gain yards after initial contact. Does this rookie have the mental fortitude to handle the complex blitz schemes he will face during the upcoming joint practices against the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots? Personally, I think seeing him run through contact is the most refreshing change of pace we have witnessed in recent memory. While Taylor is heavier at 226 pounds, Mcgowan manages to pack serious power into his 223-pound frame, giving us a physical alternative when the game turns into a grind. With the new kickoff rules creating a literal scrum in the middle of the field, special teams coordinator Brian Mason views this rookie as a prime asset for that unit. If he continues to show the vision and footwork that Shane Steichen has praised so far, the backup job might finally be settled once and for all. That sums up the current situation, but moving beyond the surface level, let's talk about what this shift truly signifies for our roster and our trajectory this season. What makes this even bigger is that Indianapolis finally has a legitimate path toward maintaining offensive rhythm even when Taylor is resting on the sideline. We have spent 2 years searching for that reliable secondary gear, and Mcgowan's arrival directly challenges the internal depth chart in a way that forces everyone to level up. By potentially securing a player who doesn't just fill space but actually thrives in the high-contact environment of the middle field, we gain a major edge against division rivals who rely on traditional defensive schemes. This isn't just about finding a backup. It is about establishing a repeatable standard of physicality that keeps our chains moving during third down scenarios or short yardage grinds. If this rookie continues to demonstrate the vision and balance that coach Shane Steichen and teammates have observed, our offensive flexibility grows significantly, allowing us to sustain drives without forcing Taylor to shoulder an impossible workload every single snap. Imagine having someone who can handle the interior punishment while keeping our star fresh for those explosive breakaway opportunities in the fourth quarter. This development is particularly vital as we face a gauntlet of challenging opponents, because having a backup capable of executing complex blitz pickups ensures our quarterback remains protected even if the defensive pressure intensifies. Do you believe this level of toughness is enough to push us over the top? I honestly think seeing a rookie embrace the physicality of the position with such confidence is exactly the breath of fresh air we need. While the road ahead includes tough tests against the Patriots and Falcons, watching Mcgowan emerge right now provides a much-needed boost to our overall playoff aspirations. Securing a backup runner who handles contact with such efficiency offers a clear upside for our depth, potentially stabilizing the offense during those punishing mid-game stretches when Taylor needs a breather. By consistently falling forward for extra yardage after hitting the line of scrimmage, this rookie provides a dependable floor that we have lacked since the departure of Zach Moss. The bottom line here is that Seth Mcgowan appears ready to absorb the heavy interior workload that allows our starters to stay healthy for the long haul. However, we must remain grounded regarding the risks involved, as he has yet to prove his worth against unfamiliar defensive schemes or during the high-speed intensity of actual preseason games against the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. While coaches like Shane Steichen and DeAndre Smith are clearly impressed by his physicality and footwork, relying on a rookie to master complex blitz protection assignments in such a short window remains a gamble. Other teams around the league surely recognize the value of this new dynamic kickoff model, and our staff clearly sees that same potential for utilizing powerful backs to navigate the rugby scrum of modern special teams. My honest take here is that we might be getting a bit ahead of ourselves by labeling him a perfect replacement. Until he sees consistent action against the Falcons and Patriots, we are strictly observing potential rather than proven production. I truly appreciate his ability to avoid drops in practice, but the transition from training camp drills to live game speed is where most promising careers either stall out or ignite. If he demonstrates this same vision against unfamiliar linebackers, he earns the spot. Do you think he can survive those upcoming hits, or is this just a flash in the dark before the reality of regular season pressure takes hold? When you put this update together with what it means for our season, a clear picture emerges of an organization finally finding the missing piece to sustain our offensive identity. This search for a reliable secondary runner has occupied our front office for 2 years, and finding a rookie with this specific physical profile suggests we are moving toward a more sustainable roster build that does not rely solely on our starter to carry every single snap. Now here's the thing. You should feel encouraged that Seth Mcgowan is demonstrating the exact grit coaches have been demanding since the departure of Zach Moss. Watching him move the pile and shrug off contact in practice is a welcome sight for those of us who have seen our running game sputter when Taylor takes a breather. It is a genuine relief to see a young player embrace the dirty work of picking up extra yards in the middle of the field while maintaining the versatility to be a threat